Some more beautiful books. Sorry, I'm just going to move the camera a bit. So hello, welcome to part 7 of 8 videos. This is my day of videos. I feel very inspired today. So I'm going to show you some books that I'm recommending to you, you know. Some of them you'll be like, Lee, are you silly? Everyone knows about this book. Everyone's read it. Duh. But, okay, it's my book recommendations to you. Some of them you may never have heard of. Some of them you may have. So yeah, there's not very many, but I'll talk a little bit about them. So I'm just going to get on with it. So the first book I'm going to recommend to you is Book 1 in the All the Wrong Questions series by Lemony Snicket, and this is Who Could That Be at This Hour. It's the first book I am recommending to you. It's got an amazing spine and cover and back. This is a UK hardback, the Turtleback edition, and it's gorgeous. Oh my god, it's so gorgeous. And basically, I'm recommending this to you, and not the second one because I haven't picked up the second one. But I recommended this to you because this is the book that got me out of a very deep reading slump about a year ago. When was this published? I don't know when it was published. 2012. So yeah, it's got me out of a very deep reading slump in 2012. And basically, the reading slump was so bad that I didn't even want to go to Waterstones. You know, I just couldn't bear to look at books. And I took all the books out of my bedroom. And yeah, I couldn't bear to go to Waterstones. And my friend was like, come on, let's just go. You know, let's just browse, because I need to pick something up. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll go. And I went and I picked up a few books. And I didn't think I'd ever read any of them. And I read this one. And I finished it in, like, literally about 10 hours. Because I read quite slow. But it was fantastic. And I've never read a Lemony Snicket book. But it's just brilliant, so I highly recommend you picking this up. And the sequel, I'm going to pick up the sequel pretty soon. And I really, really, really want to read it. Yes, so that's the first recommendation. The second, which you may not know of, is the Meta Wars series. I haven't got book number 4 or 5. But yeah, these are by Jeff Norton, and we have Meta Wars number 1, Fight for the Future, Meta Wars number 2, The Dead Are Rising, and Meta Wars number 3, Battle of the Immortal. These books are incredible. I mean, I haven't read 2 or 3, but I read number 1, and it's just fantastic, seriously. It's one of the best books I've ever read, and I love sci-fi. And it's just incredible, so amazing. I can't really explain to you what it's about because it's quite complicated, but you'll have to read it for yourself. It's just amazing. And as soon as I finished this, I knew I had to pick up number 2 and number 3, and I will be picking up number 4 and number 5 as well, because they're just amazing. If you like sci-fi, and you like, you know, battles, and you like mixing like real world with fantasy world, modern with sci-fi, steampunk elements, then you'll love Meta Wars. Next book is Linked by Imogen Housen, and this is also a sci-fi book, and it is fantastic. I mean, you may have seen in my almost abandoned or retry books video, you might have seen this, because I haven't actually finished it. I mean, I've got really far in, I think. Where's my bookmark? Oh yeah, I don't have a bookmark for this one. Anyway, yeah, but I got really far in, and I only had, like, I don't know, 100 pages left to read. Oh, hang on, here we go. Page 175. So actually I have quite a bit to read. But anyway, this is just, the writing style is amazing, and it's set in such a beautiful world, and it's really well imagined. And the sequel Unravel comes out soon, and I really want it. So yes, I'm recommending this one to you. It's sci-fi again, but it's amazing. It says on the back, this is recommendation enough. It says Howson's high-flying inventive tale is one part space opera, one part romance, one part The Matrix, and all parts adventure. Ilsa J. Bick. Yes, there is the quote itself. But anyway, yeah, if you love sci-fi, and beautifully written stories, please pick this up because it's amazing. Next one I have to show you is The Madman's Daughter by Megan Shepherd. Absolutely, sorry, I'm going to swear now. Absolutely fucking amazing, seriously. I know some people didn't actually enjoy this book, and I don't understand why, because I flew through it. I didn't think I would, because it's quite chunky. It's, sorry, I will find it. It's 420 pages, so it's quite big. But I flew through it, literally, 3-4 days as this was finished, and it's fantastic. It's a retelling, well, it's a twist on the island of Dr. Moreau, and it is amazing. And the sequel, Her Dark Curiosity, is a retelling of, oh, bloody hell, what is it? Okay, I've completely forgotten. But I know the third one is going to be a retelling of Frankenstein. But I don't know what the second one is retelling of, but I really want to get it. And this book is amazing. And then the next two books I have to show you, I haven't read the second one, but I really want to because the first one was so good. And it is Unaddressed in Blood and Girl of Nightmares by Kendare Blake. Unaddressed in Blood was just an experience. It was so good and so well written. It's about this guy called Kaz Lowood, and he is like a dead hunter, so he hunts for ghosts and kills them, sends them back to the dead world or whatever. But one day he meets this really powerful, strong ghost called Anna, and he falls in love with her. And that is the story, but it is fantastic. Flew through this one in about 3 days. Seriously, it's so good. And I really want to get to Girl of Nightmares. So the cover's really intriguing. And where the first book left off, you know, I just can't leave it. I think this is a duology, but I really want Kendare to write another one. But I don't think she will. I think she's leaving it as a duology, which is really annoying. And they have the most amazing covers in the world. So yes, that's the Unaddressed in Blood duology. Next one, I don't have the first one, like I said in, maybe it was the last video, because I gave it to my friend, the paperback, because I got the second in hardback, and now I want the first in hardback. But they are Ransom Riggs' and Miss Peregrine's novels. Fantastic, amazing covers, beautiful books. Like, I don't think I need to say any more, really. Creepy photos, amazing book design. Yeah. I'm not going to say any more. You all know, hopefully. If you don't, please get to know. And the last book is something a bit different. It's kind of a coffee table book, but I'll show you it. It's Wall and Peace, and it's by, well, it's not by Banksy, but it's a book, basically a picture book of all of Banksy's artworks. So, you know, we have things like this, and it has amazing pictures in it of all of his art, and these monkeys, and this here, which I love, and it says, by order of the National Highways Agency, this wall is a designated graffiti area. Please take your litter home. I just love that. Yeah, and this book is just so good. I just love it, and I think Banksy is so creative, and he's just awesome. You know, and this is just a coffee table book, but I've looked through the whole thing, and it's fantastic, and I just respect Banky's. I I just respect Banksy so much, and I think he's fantastic. Yeah. So yeah, that's War and Peace by Banksy, I think. Anyway, so those are my book recommendations. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've read any, or if you've got inspiration to read any from this video. And maybe give me some of your recommendations, because I would love to know what you think I should read. Okay, so that ends part 7 of my day of videos. Stay tuned for part 8, which is coming. It's coming. So stay tuned for part 8, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.